So Aquaman 2 is coming up. I was checking X for content, and what I see trending, as you could see up there under what's happening, is Amber Heard still trending. Now, you might come around here and say, well, I don't care about her anymore. Don't give her attention. And I'll address that, but not quite yet. First, let's see what's going on. By the way, this post here is from Science Girl, who follows me, and Elon Musk follows Science Girl, so that's kind of cool. And M says, the way men get fired minutes after they lose a lawsuit, but a woman like Amber Heard kept her job because she is white and had a billionaire to protect her is insane. Well, stop right there. If Amber Heard wasn't white, I guarantee you the same stuff would have happened. We really don't ever see somebody non white who's a woman get fired right away. If you could cite an example from the media, someone famous, go ahead. But I don't know. I like to leave racial stuff out of it. But okay, M, I agree with what you're saying partly. And it looks like Come Geek Some's video is trending here after 9 hours. Major flopping coming. And, well, yeah, we have a good feeling about that. As they say, it's not over till the plus-size lady sings. I guess it's 2023, so I gotta be careful these days. But you've probably heard it before. So we don't know yet, but it's looking like a flop. Yeah. And here's Tug's video. Jason Momoa, Aquaman bombshell. Aquaman's done. Probably one of those interviews Jason Momoa did. Tug's talking about. I don't know for sure, but all right. The Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial was a great time for memes from December 17th, trending with 227,000 views. That's nice for you. Can I have some, please? Amber Heard is very strong, I agree, which is sarcasm, by the way, because people still point this out, which is something that wasn't very nice that Amber also did to somebody she was close with. Amber Heard supporter admits she was lying about being monetized, then says my reply just helped her get closer to it. None of them so far ever tell the truth. This one's trending where people are actually threatening Tug, I think. Guess what, Tug? You're next after Depp. Woo! They're gonna get Johnny now. They only tried for 6 years. I mean, I guess they did something. But since we figured out there's only 39 of them, well, I guess not much of an impact was made. Amber Heard still has a job. Marvel Studios fired Jonathan Majors. Alright, maybe that other person was saying because Majors is black? They were hinting towards he got fired? I just don't think so, man. I just think it's because he's a man. I think it's a gender-based thing these days. I think we've come a very long way, and we've had a lot of overcorrection with racial things and things like that. Not going to get into it, but just saying. Let me know what you think. I've just got a suspicion race really isn't involved much here. Mystified says Meghan Markle's more disliked than Amber Heard. But I saw another one that said Amber was more disliked, so guess it's kind of close. There are definitely things I don't like about Meghan Markle, and I cover her and understand why people follow her and things, but she didn't actually do something as bad as Amber. Nothing exactly illegal I know of. Maybe she did some copyright stuff and, maybe she stole some creative ideas and things like that, but nothing like directly physically illegal if you get my drift like Amber. So, gotta say, Amber's number one. And probably still will be for a long time. Ezra Miller and Amber Heard turned out to be criminal SCUM. Warner Bros. We're not getting rid of them no matter what happens. Jonathan Majors turns out to be a criminal SCUM. Disney, see you later. When I say Amber Heard's currently trending along with this, I would like you to all take a moment and remember this is why. Alright, so I get it. So I guess what I missed when I logged in was that because of Jonathan Majors here, a lot of Amber hashtags came up, which is an important thing to remember. Because like I said, I was going to address people saying, well, who cares about her anymore? Don't think about her. She'll be irrelevant. She's never going to be irrelevant. She's a historical case of somebody who didn't get fired from major corporations. And when other people do get fired, it points out the hypocrisy. So you never want to forget her. I mean, I know, like, part of you is like, forget it. People are tired, sick of hearing of it. I get that end of it, but you don't want to forget her. You don't want her to be irrelevant. It's the opposite. You want to remember her and remember what she did, so when it happens to other people, you can see the hypocrisy like now. So if you're one of those people, you happen to be watching now, and you're really thinking, I don't want to hear about her, why don't we stop? That's why. I mean, I can't explain it more clearly. Once again, it's like an O.J. Simpson type case, a Michael Jackson type case. It's a historical thing that's just part of history now. It's not something, that should just come and go like some other news that's not so important. For example, Brad and Angelina Jolie had a thing. It was in the news, kind of big, but in the end, it could be anyone doing anything. It's he said, she said. It doesn't matter. We could forget about it. The wine brewery thing, the jet plane alleged abuse, it doesn't matter. There's no real context to make it super important or teach anyone a big lesson. Not in the same way that Amber clearly does. Flopping in China, you know which movie. The pre-sales are, last I checked, $200,000, which last I checked is not so good for a movie that big. And a couple of these videos got around. I made one myself, I don't know, last week or something, about the top 12 most hated celebs of 2023. And Amber and Megan topped that list. Harry was like number 5 or something. And people mostly hate Harry because he's with you know who. I mean, if Harry just married some woman who was respectful, got along with the queen, did the royal duties and things, I don't think people would just start to hate Harry. But that's my opinion. I could be wrong. Also, Depp's trending with about 8 times the amount of posts that Amber's trending with. That's going to be maybe the next one. Anyway, if you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time. Yeah, I got a pen here. We're done. That was silly.